everybody, my name is Jess and I am a thriftaholic. Today I have my sales from the last 2 weeks. I usually only go back a week, but right now unfortunately we are in a pandemic of COVID-19. I'm sure you've heard all about it, so I don't want to dwell on it. I will say my sales are down. That's why I'm going over 2 weeks. I did film this whole video, and then my husband comes in and tells me that my lashes are falling off. So I go and I play back, and every time I blink, it's like... So yeah, I don't have any fake eyelashes on right now. That's alright, you probably don't care. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to go over my hard numbers, my gross sales versus my net, and my cost of goods. I previously was trying to increase my... I was trying to increase my average sale price. There we go. My average sale price, which ranges between $28 to $32. However, with what has currently going on and moving forward, I am going to go back to my sales of $15 to $30. Like, before I would pass on them, but now I'm going to go back and do what I used to do, just because I need to make money. Alright, so I broke it down into 3 separate sets, technically 4 if you count Facebook, because I do sell on Facebook locally. Mercari, Poshmark, and eBay. Okay, so when you see me looking down, it's me looking down at my notes so I can give you the exact correct information. Okay, so here is Mercari. On the 15th of March, I sold some vintage retro, like blue floral sheets. They were pretty faded. I only paid a couple bucks for them, and I sold them for $23 in less than a month. And I net profited $18.70 of that. I sold a scrub jacket. I have not really thrifted scrubs before. I have only ever sold scrub pants before, and they didn't make maybe $12. However, you know, like I said, I'm not going to be as picky at the moment, so I paid $1.50 for this jacket, and I sold it for best offer $15, and I net profited $12 of that. However, this scrub top by Barco One brought a lot of traffic to my Mercari store. It was listed for about a month, if that, and I had 144 views, which is quite a few for Mercari in a month. The next item I did sell was a vintage boys Wrangler jacket. It was really cool. I couldn't find any similar comps online for it. I paid a couple dollars and I sold it for $36 and net profited $30 of that. I sold a Fredericks of Hollywood latex wet look 2-piece thong and like zip up bra set. It was new with tags, and I paid $3.50 for it. However, when I got it home, the top and the bottoms had this weird discoloration on it, almost like it was sun bleached. I just closed it, and I had a lot of likes on it. You know, I cross-list, so over all the platforms. And I finally sold it for whole $16, and I made $10 of that. So still, you know, I made some money. Let's see, what else do I have written down here? I think the last item I sold within the last few weeks on Mercari was this vintage baby bottle. It was glass, but it had this cute cat on it, and my husband got it at an auction with a bunch of other stuff, so we paid maybe $1 for it, and I sold it for $15, net profited $12.50 of that. Okay, now on to Poshmark. Overall, my Poshmark sales have been very small, but I haven't been sharing my closet daily like I should, and a lot of the clothes that I have been listing lately have been vintage, and the trendier stuff usually works or sells better for me on Poshmark. I sold these cool wall sconces that I got for free through a local donation. I only had them listed on Poshmark because they were heavy. They were under 5 pounds, but I sold them for $18 with shipping discount, so I netted $12.28 of that. On the 15th, I sold these cute current Elliot flare jeans. They were a size 24, so I did have them listed for about 6 months before they sold, but they sold for $42, and I netted $33.60. On the 16th, I sold these J. Jill boyfriend jeans. They were cute, but they were size 2, and you know the smaller sizes are just a slower sale for me. Sold them for $15, and I netted $8.88. I did give the shipping discount for that. Yeah, J. Jill, I'm trying to pass on it more so now because it doesn't, the sell-through rate isn't that great, for me at least. On the 17th, I sold these Sonoma, which is sold at Kohl's, distressed skinny jeans. They were a size 14, new with tags, and I got them at the bin, so I paid maybe $1.25. That's why I got them, and they sold. I had them listed only a few weeks too. So they sold for $15, and I netted $11 of that. On the 22nd, I sold Barefoot Dreams, a hooded zip up. I loved it. It was like a chocolate brown. It was my size. I did try it on, but you know, I'd rather have the money. I have so many lounge clothes. I don't need any more. $55, and I only spent $1.50 on it. So I netted $42.50. I had that listed on March 1st, and it sold on the 22nd. So, you know, a couple weeks, 2.5 weeks, no, 3 weeks technically. Moving on, I have not sold that many kids' clothes on Poshmark. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really put much time into it. But I did sell a couple of boys' bibs that were actually my own kids. I don't think they wore them. I got them at a yard sale, pretty sure. Sold them for $12. I did give a shipping discount, so I only made $6.93 on those. But hey, better than nothing, right? I sold a home item. It was a Harmony gravy bowl. I spent, I think, $2 on it, and I sold it for $20, and I net profited 14 of that. Those were my Poshmark. Let's move on to eBay, which is my main source of income. Oh, and by the way, I'm part-time. I don't think I told you in this video. I'm only part-time. I don't work every day. I do, okay, when I mean work, I mean I'm on my phone every day. Cross-listing, updating listings. So I do work from my phone, but I don't actually probably put up live listings every single day. So I am grateful for all of these sales. Okay, so my eBay sales for the last 2 weeks. I sold a Lane Bryant coat. It was really cute. I listed it probably almost a year ago, and I got it for pretty much free at a yard sale. Sold it for $25, and I netted 21 of that. Also on the 13th, I sold this, I think it's called Morena compression suit. I spent $4 on it, and when I got it, I thought it was like a slimming girdle, which shapewear sells pretty good. Got home, looked it up, and it's actually a post-surgery recovery suit to wear after you have liposuction. So I sold it used for $50, and I net profited $39 of that. And it sold within 5 days. So if you ever see Morena recovery, buy it. And it's obviously a good price. Okay, what is next? Okay, here's a bra, Warner's. It was a larger size, and it was new tags. That's why I got it. It sold for $20, and I net profited $16 of that. The next one, I spent $4 on it, but it was new with tags. It was this cute little Oshkosh set bibs with a little flannel plaid shirt for a little girl. I did have it for sale for like a year and a half, and I almost kept it, But $25.49 is what I finally sold it for. And I net profited $18 of that. The next item I actually got from my mother-in-law over this last summer. We went down to Florida for vacation, and my son wore this wetsuit. It also had like a little flotation device in it. Didn't have a need for it anymore, and my son actually kind of didn't like it. It was a little constricting for him. So I sold it for $12 or $14, I believe, and net profited about 14 of that, or 12 of that. Sorry, I'm trying to talk too fast, and it's screwing me up. Okay. The next one I sold on the 18th, and it was a rotary phone that mounts on the wall. In case you don't know what a rotary phone is, it's got 1 through 0, and I don't know. For all you young people, we used to have one. I remember those days. Okay. I bought it at a yard sale a few weeks ago for $3. Sold for $35, and it profited $28 of that. On the 19th, I sold a Jared Lee Studios cow shirt. It has an inappropriate, funny saying on it. I thought I could have gotten more out of it, but I was only able to get 15 out of it. Net profited $12.50 of it. Glad to see it go. On the 21st, I sold these vintage Nike tearaway or breakaway pants, the ones with the snaps. I remember in junior high, the thing to do was we would wear them, but we wouldn't wear shorts under them. And of course, people are like gonna try to take them off. Don't ask me. I don't know what I was thinking, and I wasn't the only one. Trust me. $16 is what they sold for. They went international, so somebody paid about $35 to get them shipped. I only net profited $11. I paid $3 over a year ago. I've had them on Posh. I've had them on eBay. I've relisted. They weren't what I thought they would be. But you know what? I still made money. 23rd, I sold croc sandals. They are easy bread and butter. Paid about $1 for them, if that. Sold them for $17. Net profited $14. On the 24th, I sold the Quaker Factory denim jacket. It had cute rhinestones on the shoulders. $19.50 with best offer. I was able to keep $15 of that. And I believe the buyer messaged me and asked if I would take with free shipping, so I just changed the price. On the 25th, I sold this really cool antique wagon buggy tool. My husband got it at an auction, I believe, and so he paid maybe $1, if that. I have had this for so long that it actually was no longer listed in my eBay store. This was back in the day where they didn't have the where it automatically renews. This is when you had to relist everything. So yeah, I had it listed like $35, and I got really tired of looking at it, so I put it up for auction, and it sold for $16. Net profited $14 of that. And then the last item, which sold this morning, was a new with tags Roz and Allie dress. I believe this brand is sold at Dress Barn. If I'm not mistaken, it was plus size. It was really cute. Or it is really cute. Sold for $18. Net profited $15 of that. So when I added everything up, my gross profit is $605.50. My net profit, which means after fees and the cost of goods, I am taking home $500.89, and my cost of goods was $39. So what that means is everything that I just told you that I sold within the last 2 weeks only cost me a total of $39. What you want to do is buy low, sell high. Yeah, I mean, so especially with everything that's going on, and if it's financially affecting you, go around your house, sell it either locally on Facebook or on eBay or Poshmark or OfferUp. I mean, there's so many places you can sell stuff. That's how I got into reselling and made it my career. Is we started selling stuff we didn't really need, and I realized I really enjoyed it, and I continue to enjoy it. When people ask me what my dream job is, I'm living it. All right. Well, thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I try to put out a video at least once a week, if not more. Give me a thumbs up, which means you like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're doing with all this craziness that's going on. All right. Have a great night. You thought the video was over? Oh, no. I forgot to go over my Facebook sales. Okay, so I do Facebook Marketplace. I will ship out. I met up with people. Actually, technically, no. These were home pickups. So I just leave my items on my front porch and they stick the cash in my mailbox. I have not been scammed yet. I'm pretty trustworthy. Okay, I made a whole $40 over the last couple of weeks, but you know what? That's just straight cash because I don't claim it on my taxes. It's just, you know, don't listen to me. Don't take my advice. The other night I sold a John Deere Farmopoly version of Monopoly, but by John Deere. It was a collector's edition. It was cute. It was in like new condition. I don't even think we played with it. I did not buy it to flip. My husband has had it for a few years. We sold it for $10 within just a few minutes of listing, and it got picked up that night. I sold an Ergo original baby carrier. I bought it off of Mercari, and I used it a few times with my baby, and I just prefer a different carrier. So I just broke even with that. $20. And then I sold a glass set. It was really cute, vintage Looney Tunes. We don't use glass. Like, we use plastic in our house, plastic plates, plastic cups, because, you know, if you drop it, you don't break it. And they're easier to keep clean with kids. It's just, yeah, it's what we do. Do you guys use plastic, or are we just like, I don't know. I didn't grow up using plastic. We always use really nice plates. But, yeah. So those are my sales for Facebook. I usually make probably $75 to $100 a month on Facebook, and I actually keep it separate since it is cash. We have a little envelope that we keep, and it's either for like a rainy day or for a family vacation.